sound would help. Oh my gosh. Trying today. Hi everybody. It's the last few days have sucked for the video here. I'm trying to see if the internet works today too. If not, we'll figure out what we can do here. What's screwing it up? I'm a little shaky again. I don't know if it's because I added something to this and screwing it up. Let's move that out. Remove that. Yeah, remove that. And remove that. I don't know what I did different that was causing things to screw up on here. But hopefully I can get back to normal. Or is it just my computer is just wanting to be wonky? Or did they change the settings in the OBS? I don't know. I can't do a stream with blocky video. That's not going to help anybody. It's not the internet, I know that. Since my bit rate is not really moving. This is crazy. It's doing it again. I gotta keep working though. I need it to fix itself because I don't know what's going on. Nothing changed in my settings. Oh well. Oh. Why is there all sorts of screwiness going on? Well, anyway. It's hard to tell where the problem is, if the problem's in the main computer or on the Wi-Fi or whatever, because it's the sound is there, it's just everything else is screwy. And my upload speed's great. Alright, where are we at? Okay, so we have this stuff. This is again the back box. I'm still working on it. I kind of abandoned it the last couple days because of Thanksgiving and having to work. But we're getting back into this thing. Some heavy duty springs on that. Supposedly I should have gotten some coils today. I don't know if that happened. Alright. So we're turning this back over. Oops, don't want to block it with my hand. I think that's how it's supposed to turn. It feels like there's some resistance, but I'm guessing that the actual motor is strong enough to turn it, because everything else is freed up. I still got some bits going on here that I can clean off a little better. This thing, I cleaned that off, and this is the thing that tells the guy to pop up. That's what it is. Yeah, that's a little bit smoother. Alright, every time I look at my computer I freeze because I'm looking at it and I stop moving. So we gotta make sure that I'm moving when I look at the computer. Yay. Okay, seems to be working right now. Alright. I want to finish this up. I don't know if I can do a little bit more to loosen it up because I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing other than my headlamp right now. What did I do with that? Oh, it moved stuff. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. So basically what's going on in here, this is where the runners go. They go around here. It's got on the back, there is a latching stop, right? And it's got, I want to make sure I don't hit anything. Only goes one direction. Obviously, because the bases they're running around the bases. So what happens back here is this piece will slide in, this piece will slide in, but there is a locking point. I guess that's so that it knows where to stop for the bases. But we need to make sure that all of these switches, which I can't tell you right now what they all go to, but obviously it's to tell it whether first base, second base, whatever. So we're going to make sure that all these guys are cleaned up really good today before we start putting the players back on and we'll put all this back together. Yeah, everything inside here I think is good. I'm going to probably do a little dab of 3-in-1 like I did on the other motor. But I think all that's good. The problem is going to be is I'm going to run out of alcohol. I'm going to run out of alcohol. Hopefully I won't, because I haven't been to the store. The stores are not the place to be right now. Alright, so we have a few switches here. Basically, oh, we're up above. We don't have to lift it up. We can just do it this way. Make sure that they function. Alright, so I'm going to do this switch first, and then we'll just work our way around and we'll get all these guys fixed. Get in there. It's going to be important. Yep, there's some grime going on in there. That grime, I think this is grime that could have been dealt with. What's going on here? Protect your cherished pictures and documents. Dude, that computer has nothing on it. But thanks for the update there, Windows. Doesn't matter. Alright. Be preferable if it just didn't freeze up on me. There we go. I can't really get in there, so I'll do it like that. Looking pretty dirty. It's okay. One more switch in here. It's open right now, so I can get it while it's open. Now it's closed. Those are getting pretty good. Let's get over here. Oops. Fell out. Fell out. Don't have a lot of room to go back and forth. Get that grime off of there. No more grime time. Get that one like that. Here we go. There's only 2 switches on there, so we're good there. Okay. Let's get this corner. So much better when I can. The video's actually moving. Wonder why it was screwing up. Oops. Popped off. Let's get that to turn where I need it to. Come on, turn. There we go. There we go. Got that off. Yep, there's plenty of dirt. Plenty of dirt for everyone. This one opens. There we go. Oh, it's just one switch. What am I doing? I'm doing the back side, which apparently is worthless because there is no other switch. It's only one switch. Now the goal would be, do I remember how this all goes back together? Or do I have to watch an old video? I think I remember. think I remember how it goes. That one. That's just one switch. Alright, the last one here. So I'm going to get the guys back on here, and then I want to manually turn it and see if I can get the see what the effect is of them standing up. Like, how does that work? Alright. Okay, so that's all the switches on the bottom. So I need to make sure to not damage anything, for one. I need to make sure I got these holes cleaned out. I'm just going to run through here with the alcohol. I think that was my first one. Get that one, yeah, there we go. So we're going to do a little slight dab of the dry on here. I didn't get every bit of grime off of this, but I'm getting the grime off the important parts. It's kind of hard to get in there without taking it apart, and I don't want to take it apart. Come on. There we go. So just getting the important things. Yeah. We went all the way through on this one, right? Yeah, we did. Oh, I should have brought more Q-tips over here. Am I freezing up again? I'm moving. It's moving. Ooh, that one's pretty dirty. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what they used before in here, which caused over time to just get gummy. But we are not doing that again. Okay. Those are cleaned out. Let me get my little guys. I want to make sure I get that alcohol away from it because I don't want to accidentally spill any alcohol on them. Mess up the paint. Alright, we got our 4 little runners. Already cleaned off those parts. And I gotta get my little bucket that has the springs and the clips. There we go. What's going on there? Oh, Twitter. Oh, a Twitter. Alright. Hold on. I just thought of something. I want to do this. So you guys get out of the way for a second. I want to put it in the hole. Put it in the hole! Oh. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Just go change the direction. Ooh, sorry. Well, you spray it in your face too, that'll work. That's that. And then there we go. Ever so slightly. Okay. Don't lose your springs. Don't lose your clips. One guy at a time. Everybody gets a turn. Which way does it go in? It goes in this way. Almost forgot. Alright, that way. Clip on here. Ooh. That one is, this clip is not tight. I'm going to tighten that up. Or attempt to. Or is this the wrong clip? That's not the right clip. That clip goes for something else. Probably be best if I figured out what that something else was. A little bit bigger clip. Alright. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's no spring. Why is it falling over? Because you didn't put the spring on it, dummy. Spring is what keeps it up. There we go, right there. There we go. Alright, we're making our very unfortunate swastika here. There we go. We noticed that when we took it apart and like, this makes a very unfortunate shape. There we go. I should have gotten my coils today, I think. Marco was... Usually I get stuff about 3 days before the post office thing says. Up, up. Okay. Now, go turn it a little bit more. Need to get this guy. We're going to have players popping up out of nowhere. Thank you, Depth Perception, for screwing that up. I don't think they intended it to be a little swastika going on, but it is. These are American baseball players. That's kind of a Russian accent, really, not German. Alright, that's that guy. One more. One more guy. And then we'll see like how the function actually works. When the motor turns and the coil pulls in, or we'll try anyway. Try to see if we can do it manually before we tie everything up and put it all back together. Alright, there's that. Ooh, he still feels a little tight. There's nothing to do in there though. It's cleaned out. Yeah, I feel this guy's going to give me a problem if I don't take it apart and try again. I don't like the way it feels. So let me just touch it up a little bit again. Where's that pick? Oh, it's still on here. Did I? Oh, did I not clean that off all the way? I thought I did. God, everything's moved. Take a day off. 2 days off, actually. Things get moved. I didn't move it. There you go. Maybe that was just a little bit of the dry lube on there, but it doesn't matter. We gotta... Oh, ran out of Q-tips. Cotton swabs as they are, since they're not Q-tips. Nothing like getting yourself dirty with baseball players. Yep, that one was not cleaned out as much as it should have been. Unacceptable. There we go. That's better, hopefully. Dry lube in there. Runner. Getting the whole depth perception. Screwing with me again. Where does that clip go? It goes onto here somewhere, so I need to figure it out before we move on. Alright, there's that. That's that on there. Spring. There we go. That feels better. So essentially, let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it manually, because the plunger would be pulling in, and that's going to get in the way. Alright, well maybe I can do it on its side. So the plunger pulls in. Oh, okay, it's going to hit before the guy. Okay, so alright, so it actually hits this piece down here. Or should, I think. So do that, pulls in, hits that guy, and it comes up. Got it. Alright, I see how it works. Yeah, so that's basically all the plunger does, is it's the one that knocks the guys up. So what knocks them down when they get back to the hole? Is it just that they run into it? Maybe they just run into the end and then that'll knocks them back down? I think so, maybe. I'm trying to look at I got the play field over there. I'm trying to look at its shape. I think that's what happens. When it gets to home, the actual play field itself will knock them back. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's figure out where this guy goes before we move on. Clip, 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 clip. Okay, dry lube out of the way. Over. I didn't need that cup anyway. I don't see. Oh, here we go. That's where it goes. Whew. Good thing we saw this. Locked in place. Alright, so that's where it went. Cool. So now we gotta, actually we gotta clean the switches first, since they're out. And then we'll put them back on. These have got some pretty good tension going on there, on these switches. Pretty good. Do I have plenty? I have plenty. All right. Cleaning switches is the most exciting thing to do. Remember, I marked these before we took them apart, so I know which one, supposedly, hopefully, which one goes where. This is second base. Ooh, that's pretty tight. Don't want to accidentally misadjust anything. They're not too dirty though. Second base. What's going on? Oh yeah, I did a tweet and now it's actually doing well. Well for me. So I'm getting a bunch of notifications. Cool. Alright. Over here should be 2 of them. There we go. And home plate. don't know if this goes through the reset sequence at the beginning or not. I mean, I couldn't tell before because everything's frozen up anyway. I wouldn't know if anything would turn. Alright, so that's that. Let's do a little dab. Yes, Twitter, I see you. Thank you. Let's do a little dab of 3-in-1 oil, if I can, on the gears of the motor. I don't want to go down to the motor, the actual motor itself, just on the gears on the inside here. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should turn my phone to vibrate. Did I leave it over here? I did leave it over here. 3-in-1 oil. There we go. Alright, at least this one's got a little spout on it. So hopefully I can get in here without too much problems. Come on. Oh, dude, come on. Just go. What is happening here? Is this empty? Or is it can't reach the spout? What's happening? It's not empty. There we go. Come on. A little bit in there. It's okay. Drippy drip, I don't care. Alright. I didn't want a lot anyway, just want a little bit. Oh yeah. That gets my guys running. That'll get your boys running their bases. Alright, so I did take pictures when I took this apart, so now we gotta put it back together here. Give me this guy for a second. Oh, maybe I just need to get this tube out farther. That's a really cool sound. Just that made this whole little sound. Pretty cool. This is this little ball bearing thing that goes on the top in between. So I get a little bit of oil in there. This is the part that has the set screw. Yes. Oh my goodness, I gotta. Oh, let's remember how to put it all back together. If we have extra screws, well, we know we've done it right, right? Let me go grab it. Oh, again, let's make sure I get the oil off my fingers here first. Spray away. Get that off my fingers. Poor OXO. We played you for a little bit, then you turned into a table again. At least we know it's still working. Alright, let me go grab it. Here's our play field. It's a little bit scratched on the part that you're not going to see anyway, so not too worried about that. It freaked Brett out for a second until I told him that it wasn't that big of a deal. But hey, from 1972 till now, and it's pretty good looking. I think it's pretty good looking. Slide this over here. We got the Jones cable, which is kind of locked up into my other one. We know it goes this way. I just want to make sure I'm getting the wires back the right way. So maybe, ooh, still got dust going on here. Oh yeah, we got this thing in the center. Is that dirty? Can that stand to be cleaned? I mean, it all could. Let's take that off and clean it. No sense on doing it part way. Oh man. Oh, I gotta be careful though. I don't wanna break it. You know what, dude? I feel you're kind of in my way right now. Just be cool over there. This piece of plywood. That's all it is. I mean, it's nice plywood, but it's still just plywood. If it all came down to it, like, you know, if tragedy happened, we could make another one. But we're not going to let that be a problem. We're not going to let that be a hindrance or an issue. So loosen this one. Come on. I don't have to take it out. I just got to loosen it. There we go. There he is. What's going on in here? Bunch of dirt, bunch of grime. Well, we're here to take care of that for you. Ooh. It's amazing how much dirt's in this piece. It's got a little, like a ball tip on it. I don't know if it's an actual ball or not, like a ballpoint pen. I wonder if spacing matters for any of that. Oh, look at freaking dirt on that guy. It's alright. Everybody gets a chance to be clean. Everybody does. Okay. So this guy goes up in here. That goes down there. We'll put these guys back on. Whew. Oh my goodness. What's going on? My tweet. My. Cool. Cool. Alright, and I gotta figure out that these guys, you know, that one goes on there. This one under it. So I'm guessing it goes up against this. Like that. But both of these were in between here. So we gotta make sure we get that back up there the right way. Sorry, bro. Actually, probably should put another screw in and not try to tighten it like that. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to get some screws that weren't so stripped. There we go. Stay up there. Stay up, yo. You got this. I'm gonna put my towels back down so I don't scratch it too. Bad thing is that you have to take it all the way apart and all these pieces, take them out and clean them as best as you can. Good thing is that while you're doing that, you learn how it works. You learn the mechanism. That is priceless. This will also help when you're troubleshooting as you start to play the game on what to look for when you think you might have a problem. What you got? What you got? What you got? Man, maybe it's just the afternoon since the thing wants to jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Hey, well, those ball bearings are working pretty good because that's not staying on. Alright, slide you out of the way a little bit. I need to grab my towels. The towels we got just for you. They stick to microfibers. I mean, they're good, but I hate the way they feel on my skin because if you got cuts on your fingers or any kind of abrasions, a microfiber towel is going to find it. No problem. All right. There's that. This little stop. I guess that's the part that knocks it over. Put that back. Zoom out a tad. Since now we're working on that. Go through a lot of alcohol, a lot of paper towels, a lot of Q-tips. Be careful, I don't want to get on the paint. Paint back here is not that big a deal. Alright, that's that. So yeah, runs around the bases. When it gets to home, then they fall back in. Neat little thing. Neat little effect. Alright, don't get caught. Don't get caught. Come on. So turn this over carefully. I know I still got to put these little things in here. I just want to set it down. There we go. So roughly like that. Well, exactly. It's got to be further, right? It's got to be exact, or else it doesn't. It's not going to go into bases like it should. That does not look. Maybe because it's past home plate. That's why it looks weird. Yeah. Maybe they fall down before they get over to this side, because it looks like it's riding along the side a little wrong. Alright. What's going on, guys? So this is second base. This is the one that goes here. We got our Jones plug up there. And then third base and home. So we're going to consult some pictures here now. Make sure we start putting this stuff back together the right way. I'm not sure what this is. I wonder if this turns on or off the motor. Maybe it says it in the book, because I actually have a manual for this one. Yep. The man motor service jack. Insert phone tip in the off position. Cams can be turned by hand. To check the adjustment of the switches. Okay, so this is just like, this is basically the same as what you'd have on your score motor. You get those, you get an adjustment to turn the motor off, essentially, and you can turn it by hand very slowly and see the mechanism work. So that's basically what this is for that. So that's pretty interesting. So now I got to make sure to put it all back together the right way. Okay, we got all these screws. All of these guys. These are the ones for the switches, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so these are the screws for the switches. I tried to keep them all in order. Does that mean that I did? No, of course not. But I tried. But I did take pictures. So that'll help. Pictures, pictures. Alright, that's fine. That's that. Here we are. Is that it? Yes. Okay. First thing, we know that this goes this way. And the screws that were on it, pretty sure. I don't want to put the wrong screws either, because some of them were smaller. Alright, so that's going to go there. This guy goes up here, facing up. Oh, did it only have one screw in it? Okay, so that makes more sense why these screws are like this. This only had one screw in it. Well, now I know. Now I know I didn't lose a screw. It only had one screw. So we're going to start with you, buddy. How about you? I'm confused. No, I'm not. Sits up like that. Sits back like this. That's right. I am not as confused as I think I am. Oh boy. I don't know why it only has one screw, and it's not like there's one missing because there's no other screw hole. Maybe they just didn't figure it's that big of a deal. One screw will hold it. So I guess they didn't care as much. I would have probably put two. Alright. Okay. There, this guy goes up. Oh wait, I'm totally back at... Oh, I'm backwards, dude. Dude, you're dumb. No, you're not. You're dumb. I'm looking at the photo upside down. It did have two screws, and I'm just blind. Because it goes over here. So this goes on there. Alright. Jeez Louise. This becomes the problem when you take something apart one day and then try to put it back together the next. Thought I had all the pictures. Alright. Okay, so now this guy goes like that. Alright, we make more sense now. We make the more sensey. And then the third base plug goes inside there. It's interesting how tight the springs are on those switches for the runners. I would have thought they'd been a lot looser so they wouldn't create so much resistance as your guys are running around. Do I have to get my stubby? I think I need my stubby. I thinks me needs a stubby. Methinks. There we go. Get out the way, yo. I have to put these switches on before, or do I have to put the center? I gotta get the center down. Which way did I do this? Alright, there's that. So that means this switch is first base. Alright, so that's this guy. How does this hit? Excuse me. Oh, it hits off the side. Okay. I see what it does. Doesn't matter, I still gotta get it. Hey, what's going on? Your attention, please. Now batting in place of picture. Number 27 Arcade Dungeon. Woo! Oh. Hi, Pez. Oh, man. Trying to remember what I did. Remember which way this goes all in. I think the important thing is I gotta get, this guy's on the inside. This guy's on the outside. Where's this guy go? The home base one? Nope, he's way up here. No, wait. This is why the pictures. Go back to the pictures. Pictures are important. Yes, they are. Yeah, we have the two that go in here. Third base and home. Those little pins are not for... Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. These are the pins for the catcher, or the umpire. They're not screw pins. So basically, I'm going to have to screw these guys down first, at least the third base one and the first base one, before I screw this thing down, so I don't get them all screwed up. Who's on first? Well, exactly, yes. Who is on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. The name of the runner on first base. Who? The runner. The guy on first. Who? Abbott. And Costello. Where are we? Okay. So how do I do this in a way that I don't mess anything up? How'd you take it off? Was it sitting upright? It was sitting upright. Oh, so many little pieces right now. Alright, I think I had it sitting on its side when I started taking things apart. So we're going to hold all this crap and lift it up like this. Right? I'll swing this down just a pad. This goes on the top. This screws into this. No, it screws into this. Yeah. But maybe that's what, okay, so this screw that goes into the top, I guarantee just pushes down on this a little bit to hold it in place when it's tight so it doesn't want to wobble. I need to get these back on the right way without a problem. Alright, so this guy will go on here. Ugh. When you screw your screws into the foam and they don't want to come out. Come on, dude. Get out of the foam. Get off the foam. Actually, these are the ones that go here because the switches. Yeah. These are the switches ones. Now we talking. Now we're talking. You're a wise guy, eh? Just went from Abbott and Costello to the Three Stooges. All right, you go back on here. Come on. Get a little bit of space so I don't screw that up. Come on. Just get enough so I can get the other one in. That's a pretty nifty trick with the phone. Yeah, I learned that from doing monitors, arcade monitors, I always take my screws off and place them roughly in the spot that they go. And then I also have all my capacitors, new capacitors for the monitors, all plugged into foam, so they're all standing upright and facing the right direction, so I can find them easier. They're not rolling all over the place. Alright, so here is first base. Now remember, the guys run around here, and then they hit this as they pass to let it know that it was on first base when they're upright. But again, I feel that this is like tight. The tension's pretty tight on there. Obviously it works because that's what it's supposed to do, but it feels tight. Alright, second base we don't have to worry about because that's outside. Third base is another one that's inside. Is this third base? Nope, that's second. Third base is one of these two. This one's third base. Oh, man. This is not designed in the best way to take apart. Okay, stay there for a second, dude. Don't do anything damaging. Second base needs to stay out of the way. Third base goes like this. I need to be careful not to bump anything. I think we go back to flat. We lay it back on its back again. Then I gotta put these guys back in here the way I think they go. And it's got a set screw. Alright. Lay it back on your back. Get my swastika runners out of the way. Like this. And I'm going to have to get on the other side. No, dude. You know, you go in the hole right there. Let me get on the other side here and get that switch. We be working on the other side. Alright. Home base, third base. Let's tuck you back in here. Just turn this. There we go. Now it's starting to make more sense on how we did this. Home base one is very weird. Okay. Starting to make a little more sense then, yeah? Get on there. Are you not magnetic? I don't think this screw is magnetic. Maybe it is. I don't think I need the stubby screwdriver to do this. Probably should get the longer one. Alright, this guy don't need no stubby screwdrivers. Stubby screwdrivers only help you in a bind. Otherwise, they're a pain in the butt. Alright. That's player 3, or third base, sorry. Now, this guy, yeah, so he goes this way. Sorry, you guys can't see any of this. Get over here a little bit. He goes that way. So he's got a longer reach. We gotta get to player 2. Or player 2. Why did I say player 2? Second base. I'm working my way to second base here. If I'm lucky, I'll get to third base before I, oh wait, that means something else. That means something I don't think you want it to mean. Everything's innuendo when it comes to pinball. There we go. There we go. Home base. Runs. Okay. Slightly turn that back. Let's get back over here. We'll get to second base. If we're lucky, before the end of this, get to second base. Did you do anything special for Thanksgiving? No, I did not. Well, I was with my grandmother and my uncle for Thanksgiving. It's very, very, very small. Not completely traditional. My grandmother, she's in her late 80s. She still feels the need to want to cook the dinner. But we said we don't have to go all out. It's just the three of us. So she made some turkey pot pies, and we were good with that. It's like, that's fine. Turkey pot pies. We can handle that. And then I got some mashed potatoes, and then one of my favorite things wasn't there was the deviled eggs. I'm like, it's okay. She didn't have to do that. And when I go to leave her house, she's like, here's your leftovers and your deviled eggs. I'm like, wait. You had deviled eggs this whole time? Yeah. Well, where were they for the dinner? So yeah, I got late deviled eggs, but it was small. It was not, we don't need to go all out. There's just the three of us anymore. It's me, my uncle, and my grandmother. So I don't have family down here, or I don't go anywhere. So it was fine. How was Thanksgiving up there for you guys? A little less restrictive than New Mexico, maybe. That's that one. Okay. Now, how did I get this? All right. So now I lift this guy up. So these are the things I'm trying to put in now. This is the ball bearing wheel that runs along this. This goes up into the or what is essentially the top. What's going on? No, Colorado's pretty much locked down too. Okay. We just went over to my mom's with my wife, my son, my middle child. My oldest child was over. Boyfriends, no huge gatherings. Yeah. It's alright. I mean, as long as there's food. As long as we've got some grub going on. And I also got pie. I also had the pie. This is a weird setup. Alright, I'm trying to get this guy in the center. This has the lock or the set screw that's supposed to go in it. So he needs to get in the middle. Right? Does he fit in the hole or what? I don't know if it goes all the way in that hole. I don't know if it's supposed to sit on top of the hole or think about having tacos or something like that. No, yeah. Sometimes it should just be about any food. You shouldn't be limited to turkey, because there's a coworker of mine saying, you know what? I kind of wanted brisket. Brisket would have been better to have. It's like, well, everybody's Thanksgiving should be their own. We should not be beholden to the bird. But tacos would have been nice. I could have done some tacos. That would have been nice too. Wow. This is a weird design. It's designed to make me mad is what it is. Alright, I need to set this down, but I need to not crunch anything. Sit there for a second. Get these with my fingers. I thought this was supposed to go into that hole, but I guess maybe it sits on top of the hole. Or maybe I was wrong and this goes on the inside. Well, that looks like it fits like a glove right there, so let me go over my picture one more time. Agreed. Yes. We're not having traditional Thanksgiving anyway this year, so let's just make it what you want to eat. Let's do that every year. Carry the new tradition of just eat what you want for Thanksgiving. Dude, I know I took a picture of it. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm putting it on upside down. Yes, I am. Okay. I can see it now. I found the picture. So, this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to figure out the right way that this goes in. So basically, I was doing it upside down. So this goes like that. Yes. Which means the ball bearing part is up against this plate. Yeah, and then the set screw. That's how it works. Okay, so you go in here, hold on, like that, and then this should go in here, like that. Ooh, that felt like something locking in place. Make sure these screws are right. We want to make sure that these guys are going to run the bases without getting hit. Alright, so the other thing was this set screw, I think, back to my photo, was close to the frame. Yeah, so I'm going to have to bring it down before I lock in this, which I probably should have partially threaded. You know what? I probably should have partially threaded it. Sorry. Don't break anything. Don't fall. Let's get the set screw back in here a little bit. That would make a huge difference. It wouldn't come apart, remember, because it was all grimy. Alright, set screws in there. Slide this back underneath. Leave the set screw in a place that I can reach it with my screwdriver, right? Okay. In the hole. And then we'll turn it over. Once we get it all hooked up here, we'll turn it over and we'll manually run it to see the guys run the bases here. Come on. Oh my gosh, go in there. So now it's not making that nice little locking noise. Come on. What's going on, dude? What's your problem, bro? Is it really that the set screw was just like this tiniest of millimeters inside? Yes. Freaking thing. Alright, so what's the best way we do this? Should we screw this thing down first? I think maybe. So these are the 4 that goes to this. Oh, this goes on here to this top piece. Alright, let's put these 4 on to secure this, and then I gotta get a screwdriver and hold it up while I turn and set the set screw. Wonder how they did it in the factory. Oh, we would have done it completely different. Oh, well, thanks. Well, all you guys are probably dead now, so whoever was working the Williams line back in 1972. Okay. So secure this. And then we got to put our Jones plug back on and our little tie down things. And then we can see what it looks like when we run it manually. now that the figures move and they don't get gummed up. Say no to gummy figures, gummy players, gummy runners. What should we lubricate this thing with, Bob? Can you pick the thing that in about 20 years is just going to be the worst to ever try to get off? Sounds like a good idea to me. And they did. Alright, we'll put this guy back on here. It's all coming together now. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Still got to do that set screw, but I want to get these on. We got to put the screw in the top. Alright. And then got this Jones plug. It's all coming back together though. That's good. It's almost the way it's supposed to be. Come on. Where's the hole? There it is. There's the hole. We'll see if your repair is a hit or an error. Ooh, could be a foul. If we're lucky, we'll score a run. All right, Jones plug. You meet the wall. There we go. All right, and then maybe it'll be easier now that this is like it is. Maybe I can tilt it on its side and push down on that thing before I tighten the set screw. What was the idea behind that? Let's put the screw in between the wires. Oh, come on, dude. This is not what we designed it for. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Get past these wires. I don't want to accidentally start stripping some wires. That should not be a thing. Now I need my stubby. Little stubby. Maybe little stubby's too long too. Maybe this is be one of those. Nope, I can get it. Maybe it'd be one of those times that you just have an extra screw. Alright, dude. Let's not play that anymore. Get over there. Alright. There, Jones plug thing. Alright. Extra screw? No, it's not an extra screw. Just a little bit extra screw. This guy goes on top. I need my flathead screwdriver. Long one. There's the long one. And then this, so let's see if I can do it laying down or not. So it would be easier if I could just do this all laying down. Or maybe not. Nope, we gotta set it up. I need gravity on my side. I need gravity on my side, which would require me getting this hook. Come on. There you go. There's that set screw. What's going on here, guys? That's there. This needs to come down. We did not tighten that. No, we didn't. I think I just got a little bit of pressure on there. Let me get a longer flathead. How long? Let's get the insanely long flathead. Come on. Yep, that's what we want. Get down there. Just right there. Set screw. It's rubbing up against there like it should. Now I gotta get me a angle on the set screw. Thank you. Come on. No, no, no. Don't go away. Don't go there. Stay here. Let's stay right there, guys. Turn in the set screw. Getting it set to screw. You know why I have this flathead? This flathead well, I also have a Phillips that's this long too. Whenever you get arcade games that are from a source, you know, you get some guy's garage, he has this arcade game, and you buy it. One of the biggest things that happens a lot of times is, well, I don't know where the keys are. So, I don't know. So I use this guy to break into arcade games, and along with the long hand Phillips. So on the back, usually there's a part on the back of an arcade game in the handholds or something that you can unscrew and get the back off. But then I reach this all the way down there and I unscrew the coin door so I can pop the coin door off and not mess anything up. And it also gives me a nice little torque thing happening here. Well, I got some things that need it. Let me make sure that this is tight. Actually, I shouldn't need this anymore. Make sure it's tight, and then we'll put the top part on. That's it. All right, there we go. All right, so now we just put the top screw on, and we can manually do this. Manually see what's going on here. There we are. Back up here. Top screw goes in chaw. Not really sure its main purpose, but goes in there anyway. Let's get this nut up high, and then I'll bring it back down. All right. Bring it back down if I have to. There's some tension. Like that. All right. Well, is everything lined up? We're about to find out. Turn this by hand, so that means I have to get to that coil. Where's the coil? There's the coil. All right, so this is first base. Bringing the coil up so it hits the guy. There he is. He goes around the base. Hit the other guy. There's that guy. He's going around the base. We're on second. There's third guy. So we should start seeing, now this guy should fall in. Right? Padoop. Look at that. We got bases. We got runners. And then if I let go of the coil, then I should keep, that keeps the guys from coming back up. So the coil pops out, and that gives you your one guy at a time. Ooh, that guy looked a little tight. Ooh, let's go back here a little second. Let me bring my guys out for a second. Make sure they're running the bases as squarely as possible. This is the guy I'm worried about here. I think he might be slightly bent. Oh, he's bent too. Okay. Well, we have one. All right, so that's going to be an issue because they're running. They should fall before they get to this edge, and there's only one guy right now that's doing that. So let's go back, see if I can get these guys to come back up. So I want to see why their ones are hitting and ones aren't. Oh, no, not you. Not yet. There we go. Okay. So, this guy. He hits. This guy hits 2. That guy misses. So this is the guy that's working or functioning in the right way. And then this guy wants to hit. So basically, the biggest problem is, now this could be because it's going slow. If it maybe if it goes fast enough, they fall back faster. So maybe I can get a little bit of speed on it. Again, we're just doing this by hand, so. All right. Yeah, that's it. All right, so when it's actually on, they run fast enough, they're going to fall in the hole the right way. So that's what was happening. It's not hitting it fast enough when you're doing it by hand, so you just got to be careful there. So, other than that, what time is it? Oh, crap. Okay. I'm going to clean off this, but I'm going to just use some mild soapy water. I don't want to do anything else on this. I don't want to put any kind of abrasions to mess that up. We'll put the guys back together. There's a switch down in here I need to clean. And then, the next time I'm here working, we'll flip the whole thing around and we'll work in the back box and look at the solid state sound system and the score reels. And then we're getting pretty close to the end, other than my coils, which should have been in today. And if not, they'll at least be here on Monday. But we got this thing back together, at least functioning the way that it should, after a few days break. But there you go. Back box animation. Runners around the base. Okay, so I have to head back to work. Thank you, Pez. Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, other things after this, because I've got my mind thinking of the next ones to work on, because we have a whole backlog of games to work on. My eye has gotten towards our hyperball. Our hyperball is back there, and it's not really a baseball game, or it's not a pinball game per se. It's just a rapid fire type game, 2 guns shooting, but it looks really cool. And we've never had it working. We bought it broken. I think I want to work on that after we're done with this. So, Monday. Putting this back in, flipping it around. We're going over the score reels. We are getting close to being able to try to play this game. And that'd be awesome. Because, hey, I've never played a pitch and bat before. So we'll work on that. So, thank you guys. We'll see you guys on Monday-ish. Probably Monday afternoon. And then we do a long stream on Tuesday. Thank you guys. Thank you, Pez. Appreciate you hanging out with me. And we will see you guys on Monday. Bye.